Today I'm going to show you how to actually get real infinite damage in Baldur's Gate 3. Let's get to it. So a little while ago, I put out a video showing you how to do absolutely insane amounts of damage in a single turn using the ⴏⴏⴏ hammer. It was a reimagining of a build that used to be extremely viable and still is viable called the infinite jump build. However, it was never truly infinite jump until now. So while this video will serve as a bit of an update to that build, do know that the technique that I'm about to show you in this video can be used in a plethora of different ways to absolutely exploit the crap out of move speed. Before I show you how this exploit works, I do got to give a massive shout out to _Fracture Gaming. His most recent video showing you how to beat the game just by walking is how I discovered this technique. I will link to his video down below. So in order to pull this off, you need the ⴏⴏⴏ build or Fracture Gaming's build. Once again, both of those will be linked down below. If you haven't seen my build, go down there and check it out. Once you have either one of these viable builds, you also need a barbarian, specifically a Wild Heart barbarian that has reached at least level 6, as this level is the level in which you get your first animal aspect and you want to spec into the aspect of the beast elk. This gives you the aspect of the elk ability, which is an aura that adds plus 1.5 meters of move speed to anybody inside that aura. So in order to pull off this exploit, you do need two different characters, one with the build that is actually doing the damage and the other one which is the barbarian that has the aspect of the elk. What you want to do is place the barbarian that has the aspect slightly out of range of your character, which is going to be doing the damage. Then once you enter combat, you want to proc your Step of the Wind dash, then your normal dash, then your cunning action dash. Yes, all of the dashes in one go. For some reason, I can't get this to work in an infinite aspect for jumping unless you do all three of those dashes. I'll talk about how you can do it without doing all three dashes at one time, but we'll get to that in a minute. So once you've done all of those dashes, it's a really easy exploit to pull off. All you're gonna do is jump in and out of range of the aspect of the elk. Every time you jump out of range of it, it refills a portion of your move speed. Why? I don't know. I don't know how it works. You would think you would refill that portion of your move speed when you get the buff from jumping into range of it, but you don't. You gain it when you jump out. You get a big burst of move speed, and it's more move speed or equal move speed to the 3 meters that you spend when you are jumping. So you jump in and out, in and out, in and out, and you will never expend any move speed whatsoever, giving you true infinite damage in a single turn. Now, if something happens where you run out of move speed or start to get really low, you can just refresh your move speed back to max by simply getting as close as you can possibly get without getting into range of the aspect, basically making a single step into that range to get the aspect and then stepping back out. Doing this, making the tiniest bit of movement that you can possibly make, will give you more move speed back than what you are spending, allowing you to refill all of your move speed. Another thing that you can do here is later on in the game, when you get flight, if you have flight active and you jump or move, it only takes 1 move speed, allowing the exploit to work even better. Now you're probably wondering some things like, well, how do I move around the battlefield if I have to manage 2 characters? And one of the easiest ways to handle that would just be make your barbarian invisible. Ensure that you know when you're going to get into a fight, and when you do get into a fight beforehand, the barbarian is invisible. They'll never actually get triggered into the fight, allowing you to just move them around wherever you need to move them, to reposition them in a way that your character that is doing the damage can always easily jump in and out of range of the aspect of the elk ability. I'm not gonna lie, a bunch of this can be relatively tricky to pull off in actual real game scenarios. However, with a little bit of ingenuity, it should be doable in pretty much every situation. If worse comes to worse later on in the game, it should also be possible able to spec your person that is doing all of the damage into 6 levels of Barbarian, as well as having the necessary levels that you need in Monk in order to infinite jump, and have 2 people with aspect of the elk bouncing in and out of those aspects, allowing you to have infinite move speed on both of them so that you can easily reposition them as much as possible during combat. However, I didn't thoroughly test that part. That is all speculation on my part, but it should work. All right, and that's it for this one. Just a short, sweet video. I just wanted to get this information out there so that you all could make use of it in your Let's Plays and in honor mode. If you're after that gold dice and having some issues, this exploit should pretty much trivialize 99.9% of the game for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider hitting the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified when I upload other Baldur's Gate videos. And if you're looking for some more Baldur's Gate content, you can find a link to another one of my videos on the screen right now. I want to give an absolute massive shout out and thank you to all of my channel supporters for helping to keep these videos sponsor free. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to become an official channel supporter, check out the links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and share your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.